The relief is going to be, at least according to these cards, in regards to a huge troubles, concerns, burdens, grief, whatever the case that you are facing. Okay, so the answer by the end of this week is going to be yes. So while you're going to have the power to do whatever you like. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. It's Rad. And in today's video, we're going to look into the upcoming week, May 5th to May 11th, tarot reading. And it will cover up your star sign. Don't forget to watch as well for your moon and rising sign. That way you're going to have the full picture of how the week is going to turn out for you. So with that said, let's get right into the video. This reading is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and also Taurus rising. So watching for your sun sign, this reading is going to show you the things you're going to have to face into the upcoming week. Watching for your moon sign is going to show you how you're going to feel through dealing with the things you will have to face. And watching for your rising sign is going to give you the idea of how you are going to deal with the things you will have to face. So watching for these three signs should give you a pretty good idea what week is awaiting you ahead, and you know what you are going to have to and how you're going to feel of facing it. So with that said, starting up with the first card here, which is the Moon card. Okay, so we have the Moon card, followed by the second of the Devil. The third card for you, Taurus, that will be Three of Pentacles. And the final one for you guys is a Seven of Swords. So we have these these four cards. I'm sorry, they are not three, they're four cards. Okay, these four. And what can I say? That is going to be the week for a long-awaited, I would rather say, relief. The relief is going to be, at least according to these cards, in regards to a huge troubles, concerns, burdens, grief, whatever the case that you are facing. And this relief is going to happen through a very unexpected circumstances which are related to also other people. So long story short here, a people that you cannot put your finger on why, but they will want to support you in that development, in this process of getting back on your feet. And through their support, there is going to be a lot done, right? So the first card here, which is the Moon card of the spread, that describes the environment, right? That's the week is going to develop for you, and the environment is of what was meant. So if you have a question towards yourself, am I on the right path in life? If you aren't, this is going to be the week that is going to set you on it. Okay, so the answer by the end of this week is going to be yes. You are going to be on the right path. And the start of it, like I said, is going to be about you finding the key, how to solve these weather concerns, how to overcome the grief you're facing, okay, or resolve your problems that you're facing. But long story short here, this start of that path which you are meant to walk, whether finding your purpose or finding the job that you are born to work or end up with the person you are born to be with, is going to start with you now being armed with, again, the means to fix your life. And these means, like I said, they're going to be presented to by other people, but I'm going to get into it in a minute here. The second card, which is the Devil, is what works against you. All right, so that is the card that works against you into the second position. And through it, I can tell you that these means which are going to come your way, very powerful, very powerful. they can alter outcomes and they can alter people's lives, they can alter people's fate. And that is what is going to work against you, the intoxication of a power. And I can't blame you here, Taurus. Maybe you got yourself being crushed under the grief or under the burden or under the problems. And now having the means to crush them in return will be very overwhelming, although it's quite advisable not to do so, okay? Because there are going to be some negative consequences for a people you do not want to, I don't want to say the word hurt, but let's put it that way, put them in a precarious and as well unfavorable state, precarious and unfavorable situation. So while you're going to have the power to do whatever you like, to fulfill your yearnings, to fulfill your needs, if you will, you have to use it wisely in a way that is not going to alter and interfere with anyone else's life without their consent. And the consent is going to come through the third card, which is Three of Pentacles. That position shows what works in your favor, and what works in your favor are people that are going to flock to support you through your development, people with means. This is where the means are going to come from, and that is what is going to give you the power you require in order to overcome the problems. So what your expectation can be here, it is a quite fruitful cooperations, fruitful discussions throughout the week with these people and get the job done, all right? However, through these fruitful discussions, you will be criticized, and this is going to be a super constructive criticism. So you definitely are going to have a guide moving forward, and it's quite advisable through the Three of Pentacles to listen to that guide, because through that you will definitely gonna make a very, very solid progress, very, very solid development moving forward. But this, can I put it in towards this cooperation isn't gonna last long. That is more like a head start that is gonna be given to you, because the last card here, it is a Seven of Swords. And it shows that towards the end of the week, these people will no longer have an interest into supporting you. I mean, they are going to accomplish their deed, their goal. So that speaks that this isn't unconditional support. This isn't from the goodness of their heart. There was something in it for them. So the good side of all that is that you don't have to feel grateful, because at the end of the day, they also needed the process that you are going to undergo throughout the week of resolving your own problems. Probably through it, they're going to resolve their own problems. So you don't have to feel grateful. And this forlorning, instead of making you weak when these people walk away, or this support walks away, is going to strengthen you, because from there on moving forward, you don't have to waste, or rather like put in, I don't want to say waste, but put in time, effort, and resources into the cumulative goal, but rather you can direct them to your own perspective, to your own agenda, and to your own goals. And finally, what I like to say is that towards the end of the week, that power is going to intensify, and here you can now start making demands. You can start making demands to get the money you have been owed, or the money you deserve, or the appreciation you deserve, or the respect, or the attitude, and so on and so forth. And in order to do so, you'll have to storm the situation, slam your fistful on the table, and just make your demands. So with that said, Taurus, that was your weekly tarot. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do like it, guys. If you haven't subscribed for the channel, do it. Leave a like, comment on the video as well if you feel so. Either of these actions is going to help me with the YouTube algorithm. And finally, hopefully we're going to see each other next time. Until then, bye.